Good morning, all of you. Can you hear me? Somebody confirm whether I'm audible so that I can proceed with the class. So let's talk UPSC with Vijay Sir. And of course, this is Vijay Sir. Hope you guys can hear me. Somebody confirm whether you are able to hear me. And without any response, no problem. I think we have very less subscribers. Okay, that is one of the reason. Fine, we'll grow. Okay, we'll go together. Please, whenever you see this, please come every day at 9 o'clock. I'm going to come live and I'm going to explain the details about UPSC preparation and some tips and things. So, what are we discussing today? Today, we are discussing these are the topics for your well. See, there is one update, very important update from the UPSC website itself that service preference changes they will allow. So, when they will allow that, I will show you from their website itself. Then there's a new scheme in today's newspaper, that is 15th February, the Hindu newspaper, front page. There's a news Urban Challenge Fund, 1 lakh crore they are creating, that we'll discuss. Then there's a case in Supreme Court about the data protection law affects the right to information, that we'll discuss. Then we discuss something very important is a cutoff which is coming in 2024 cutoff is released. Okay, so you may see may not be the same cutoff which is needed for your 2026, but what is the importance? You can understand like overall how the cutoff is coming. So that is very important information. Then Assam tea has got certain issues, so they are going for some alternative plantation that we'll discuss. And there's a standoff between US and Iran. Another warship is going towards the Iran. So, in exam perspective, Iran bordering countries may be one possible question. Then, of course, we'll talk about one King Kumar Bhaskar Verma, and I'll also give you a challenge of a question of a day also. So, these are things, and you want me to bring something else into it. You want to add more some component, we'll add. 15 minutes was originally was thinking, but I think now we can extend 20-25 minutes, if not 30 minutes at least. Okay. So here we go. So what is the first topic I told you that changes, this is directly from the UPSC screenshot. Changes in the service preference will be allowed during the updation window provided by the commission after, that's very important, after the declaration of result. Okay, so once they declare the mains result, okay, 2026, that means before you're going to interview, there's a possibility of changing your service preferences. That is what a very important update, because people were thinking that this may not be possible, but now that is possible. We can do a update of the change. For example, you have given an service preference as IPS as first preferences. Now you know a lot of people are not giving IPS, because once you give IPS, you cannot write again and all coming. No, so people want to give some lower cadre. Either they want IAS or they don't want any other service possibility is there. So you want to change any of your preference, you can do it after the mains result. That is what the UPSC website update, and you can visit UPSC website. Now there's a new fund, central fund created. They're set assiding 1 lakh crore they are going to give, and they're going to fund 25% of the project. That means if there is 100 crore is one project, 25 crore the government of India will give it. The fund name is known as Urban Challenge Fund. Okay, it is today's newspaper, 15th February, the Hindu newspaper. Okay. And overall 4 lakh crore and the next 5 year will be when private participation is allowed. Okay. And it will create a climate responsive cities. Please write down this word, because this we can use in our mains preparation. In our mains preparation, we can use this. And see, that is what enriching your answer. Okay. So you have to say the cities of India has to be climate responsive. Suddenly one flood is coming, suddenly one flash flood is coming, or any kind of disaster is coming. So climate responsive city should be there. Okay, so these are the updates. Please read this in today's newspaper. I have some few points in this. So I already told you 25% project cost, or minimum 50% of fund can be raised from market. They can issue bonds, municipal bonds, bank loans they can get. PPP, that is public-private partnership they can take. Okay. And this where this is allowed is not all the cities. Wherever cities have more than 10 lakh population, so as per the 2025 estimates, whichever cities have got more than 10 lakh population. For that it is allowed, and all the state and union territory capitals can access this fund. Okay, you can use it for sanitation and infrastructure, climate response, inclusive urban development. I told you this. Private will definitely take part in this. Okay, so a credit guarantee the government is giving. Government of India is giving credit guarantee. Will give up to 7 crore or 70% of the loan, whichever is lower for the first time loan. And these things also you can write: build resilient, inclusive, productive, and climate responsive cities. So there's a new scheme added into the our radar. Okay, that is Urban Challenge Fund is created. Okay, so that is an important point. Now this is news. There's a case coming in Supreme Court that they will hear whether the data protection law is affecting the fundamental right. Not a fundamental right, legal right. Right to information is not directly a fundamental right. Okay, so they are saying, please note on this, section 44.3. Okay, section 44, is it visible? Section 44.3 of the Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023. Okay, has amended the RTA. Okay, also, and they are saying that on personal grounds we cannot give the data. Okay, we cannot give the information is what they are saying. We cannot give the information on personal grounds. Okay, so that is something which is affecting the right information. So this also keep a track. I cannot teach everything in detail in this session. I'm just giving head ups. You can say like tips. You can study this. And now if you want me to make this as a separate video, I can make it also. Look at this affecting at Article 19, Article 14. It is affecting right to equality, right to freedom. All this is affecting. So this case is going to come. Let us see how it is going on. Okay. Now, very important, I told you that there's a cutoff for the 2024 is released. Okay, what is the cutoff for the 2024 exam? The 2024 exam. Look at this prelims general category, economically weaker section, OBC, SC, STs, then physically disabled persons. So cutoff for general category I saw, and OBC category is not much different. Okay, so you can't say that I'm OBC, so I can read less. No, not possible. In fact, every category has competition. So you can't say that, for example, here somebody saying, sir, only 40. See, they have challenges. They cannot read properly. They cannot walk properly. So a lot of things. So we can't compare this. Okay? And moreover, SC, STs, their own challenges. Within them, they have to compete. So we are not going to details and the cutoff good or bad. Okay. But this is what. So we are in which category you have to understand. 2024, this cutoff was there. So you can ask me what's 2025 cutoff, and that will come only after the now interviews are going on. After the interviews were final result, then only they'll give you. And look at this one, subject wise 10% minimum you have to get, subject to 10% mark in each of the 7 competitive papers. This you understand. For example, in paper 1 you got 300 out of 250 out of 250 you got, but you got only 5 or 10 in another paper. No, 10% means minimum 25 mark you should have got in each paper. Okay, in each paper, that is 7 papers, 2 optional papers, 4 GS paper, then 1 essay paper, minimum 25 mark you should have got. Only then you are eligible for next level. Okay, so that is also important. Then look at this one, cutoff on the basis of GS1 only. GS2 was qualifying, that is for prelims paper that we know, that is CSAT. Okay, so this cutoff is only for the mark which you scored in the paper 1. Paper 2, they are not taking. Paper 2, you should have qualified. That means you should have got 33% mark in the paper 2 of prelims, which is normally 66 or 67 something. Okay, so that is what the prelims cutoff means. They have fixed one, that minimum mark of 10% in each subject you should have got it. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts, you can please comment. Okay. And yeah, tell me you want anything more. See, this is a Assam tea garden, one of the famous tea, Assam tea is under struggle. Okay. There are a lot of tea estates which are not getting any profit. So what they are doing is they are going for alternative. This also go through with today's newspaper. They are creating non-tea plantation like bamboo. Okay. Bamboo they are cultivating, which can be used for bioethanol bioethanol preparation, which is because now we got government got this no mandatory bioethanol to be added. So thereby, this is one important news. Please read this also. Okay, I'll check that if I can make this as a video. Okay, so Assam tea isn't stress, but they are going for alternative. Okay, that is the important news. Sometimes it is important you have to look at the pictures also. Like 2 3 days before there was some one horned rhinoceros in the news. Okay, that is not Kaziranga. Popularly, people think that Kaziranga is where you get this one horned rhinoceros, but that was in another wildlife sanctuary, which is still in Assam. It is known as Pobi Tora. Pobi Tora. If you have not heard, please note on Pobi Tora National Park. The specialty about this is it has got highest density of one horned rhinoceros in the world. Okay, highest density of one horned rhinoceros in the world is in Pobi Tora. Okay, now this one, I don't know whether it's visible to you. This is one lake. Okay, they have a fishing festival in Jammu Kashmir. Okay, this lake is Anchar Lake. So from the news, from the photos coming in the newspaper, also you can learn. So Anchar Lake is in Jammu Kashmir. Maybe possible. Check whether it is part of Ramsar or not. Please check it. Okay, please check it. Okay, Anchar Lake. Okay, they're having a fishing festival there. Okay, one more lake in this one. This you may know. Okay, Dal Lake. Dal Lake is also in Jammu Kashmir. Dal Lake is also. These are some photos which has come in today's Hindu newspaper. Okay, question of the day. Okay, this is a very easy question. I don't think anybody can make it wrong. Okay, easy question I have sent you. Okay, look at this question. And mostly frequently asked question. This question is they are asking it frequently. They are asking every time they are asking this. So look at this. If you are able to answer, possible. Which among the following climates receive rainfall mainly during winter? Mainly during winter. And this answer I am not going to give. Okay, it is your challenge. It's a simple question. Please don't search an answer. That I don't want. You answer this question. Tomorrow I am coming at 9 o'clock. I'll give the answer for this question. Okay. And you can comment your answer in the comment section. Fine. Yeah, topics to cover. These are some things which we need to cover. Okay, or you can also cover. That is the emergency landing facility. Yesterday in Assam, in a road, in a normal civilian road. Okay, our Prime Minister landed in an aircraft. That is a Globemaster or IL-76. Okay, something like that. A very huge aircraft that is actually testing, okay, because whether we can use the civilian facility for military purpose in case of emergency. That is known as emergency landing facility. It's a very important word now. Please read that. Okay, please give a search. Okay, card is actually a kind of air defense system which is used by US, because it is in news because there's a possible war between Iran and USA. And because of that, we have to learn Iran's bordering countries also. That I'm going to teach you now. So these are the so every day I'm going to give you topics to cover. Okay, so you have a research on that. Okay, okay. Now coming to Iran's bordering country, look at this Iran. Okay, Iran has a border with Caspian Sea, very important. Okay, they have two water borders. This side they are having Caspian Sea. The southern side they got a Persian Gulf. India do not have border with Iran. Okay, but India is developing one port here. Who can tell me? There's one. India is part of this port. They have developed it. They are operating also. That port is known as Chabahar Port. Chabahar Port. Okay, so Iran has border with Pakistan. It has got border with Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Turkey, and Iraq. Okay, this portion is actually Kuwait. So they do not have a border with Kuwait. Please write down that very clearly. Iran does not have border with Kuwait. Iran does not have border with Kuwait. Kuwait or Kuwait, whatever you call it. Okay, so if you want, you can make a mnemonics here. PAT. Okay, that is Pakistan, Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, then Azerbaijan, Armenia, Turkey, and Iran. Okay, TI. Okay, so PAT. This mnemonics will make PAT and I. Okay, TI, AATI. Okay, so if you remember this, you can at least the prelims question you can answer. They have border with the two water bodies also. Caspian Sea also they have border with, and they have border with the Persian Gulf also. Okay, so possible question. Okay, please read that as well. Okay, so when some news is coming, you should always check the map and try to learn the map location. That is very important in exam perspective. Okay, and this is also yesterday's news. That is a bridge between the Guwahati and North Guwahati has been opened by Prime Minister. The bridge name is interesting. It is Kumar. Okay, Bhaskar Burma. He was a important and the last king of Kamapura dynasty, which ruled over Assam. For that, I'm making a video. So you can also give a research because Kamapura dynasty ruled by, luxurious Assam territory. But very important, they had an alliance, military alliance with Harshavardhana. We know Harshavardhana, no, the ancient, last ancient king. We have to learn about him, Harshavardhana. So both united to fight against the that Gauda king. That and all we'll discuss. So here you have to understand two things possible. The bridge is opened between North Guwahati to Guwahati. That is one point. Second point, the name itself is important. Kumar Bhaskara Varma. He was a last king of Kamapura dynasty, which ruled over Assam. That video I'm making, I have already shared the presentation for that PPT in our Telegram channel. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and also join our Telegram channel, which is Victor Growth IAS. Okay, Victor Growth IAS. The link of that will be available in the description as well. Okay. So thank you for joining, and please spread the word. Okay, share to many people. Okay, I wish you a good day. And being a Sunday, I want you to revise the topics. You may not read anything new. Please revise. Okay, so that revision is an integral part of preparation. Like a lot of people prepare, keep on preparing, but they forget to revise it. So Sunday normally is preferred day for revision. What you can do is we have almost 30 videos and 30 classes we have added in this channel itself. You can go through, and we are planning for a test MCQ tomorrow, because you can participate in that as well. So quality time is important than the quantity of the time, which I strongly believe. So see you in another session tomorrow, 9 a.m.